St. Lucia, what's happening now? You know, I always have to keep you abreast of everything, and today it's all about the Glam Fashion Show. I told you we'd bring you the inside scoop, so let's check out all the action. All right, so right now, of course, at Glam Fashion Show, it's made up of the expo and then the fashion show. So this is the first half, and I'm here with the fabulous Terrell Nicholas. It's my darling. How are you, Terrell?
I'm wonderful, thank you.
Now she is with, as you can see, her shirt says Illuminating Designs. So Terrell, just tell us about your pieces and what inspires you.
Okay, so illuminating designs, the name means to bring light, because to illuminate obviously means to bring light. And my pieces are created from up here, so I don't follow in magazines. If I do visit the internet, it would be just to perfect my craft. But every single piece that you would see here today, it's inspired from up here, so there's one of a kind. I don't do two or three of the same pieces, and what I use, my main metal of choice is copper because of its therapeutic purposes, right? You could get arthritic pain relief. It helps with blood circulation. It also helps you to absorb the minerals of your food into your body, and it also balances you overall. So that's my main metal of choice, and I dabble in some other stuff, so like gemstones, natural gemstones, which they too also have properties like malachite, which is a good protector of children, and then there's opalite, which is balances the hormones in women. So it's a lot to behold.
Alright, well, St. Lucia, again, this is Terrell. Everything is handmade, so it's a labor of love. You have to appreciate that. And of course, make sure you look out for her on Facebook and reach out to her so you can rock your own unique piece. Alright, so now I'm catching up here with Jennifer St. Louis, and she is with Poetry Kisses. Now, I just absolutely love the name. Tell us, first of all, what exactly are you demonstrating here, or I should say rather displaying here today at the expo?
Well, it's handmade pieces, local pieces. We use different products. We use beads and glass and shells. It's basically stuff that you love, that you want to get, but then it's very difficult to get it in St. Lucia. So we try to do most of our pieces as unique as possible to everybody in mind, and of course the prices are very affordable.
How can St. Lucia contact you?
Well, you can find us on Facebook. Poetry Kisses on Facebook and Instagram as well. We also have pieces at Caribbean Island Mix at Rodney Bay and at different hotels around St. Lucia.
All right, fantastic. And also, it's a dynamic duo. Shout out to Nadia as well. So it's two behind this team, and again, made right here in St. Lucia. Check them out. All right, St. Lucia, so now I'm chatting here with Zema, and she's displaying her Inspired Beauty line. So if you want to pamper yourself in the comfort of your home, you need to check her out. Zema, just tell us a little bit more about Inspired Beauty.
Okay, so Inspired Beauty is a product of my salon spa, which is Inspiring Looks Beauty Salon Spa. We promote healthy hair and skincare, so I make most of my products, which is the steams, the body scrubs, the facial scrubs, conditioners and shampoos.
Great. And what exactly do you have on display here tonight?
Tonight we have our natural infused all pressed coconut oil, rosemary oils, which helps with hair loss. We have our all natural body scrubs, which is made with all natural honey and cinnamon, which is good for the skin and exfoliating. And we have our all natural hair steams, which is also good for hair growth and healthy hair.
All right, St. Lucia, so right now I'm here with the lovely Jeannie. I'm sure you agree with me on that. And she's with the Hair, Beauty and Spa Association, correct? Now tell us exactly what you all do.
Well, it's basically we have come together, and this association is to create awareness for all the different sectors. So we don't only do, it composed of hairdressers, braiders, masseuse, barbers, nail tech, braiders, tattoo artists, a whole range of different professions. And what we're trying to do is that we're trying to come together and form this association so that the public and St. Lucia can be aware that there is an association. And we are coming on strong, and this is basically what our motive is for next year, is that we're going to try and bring it out to the entire island, and we're going to be doing all the different things necessary to bring this association forward.
All right, St. Lucia, so guess who's here at the Glam Fashion Show? And we've caught up with Hira. Of course, you know Henna St. Lucia. So, you know what my question is going to be today? Because I know St. Lucia knows all about your henna and the great designs. How exactly can henna tie in with a fashion show?
Good evening, everybody. I can put henna everywhere in the body according to their outfit. So, what I thought it will be the best option for fashion show. And I say compared to what I do traditional design, I can do in fashion designing because it's temporary. It's no pain. You wear your clothes and come to me, get your design done. Once you're done with your show, after a week, you are done with the design. Back to work, and then again get ready for henna. So I like that, yeah.
Great. Well, St. Lucia, so there you have it. So henna can also be very fashionable, so you can get up to this trend as well and visit Hira. You know her on Facebook as well, and you can always give her a call. What's your number?
It's 384-6368, and in Facebook, Henna St. Lucia.
All right, so make sure you guys go check it out. So, of course, Glam Fashion Show took place on Saturday, and it was actually a combination of the expo as well as the fashion show. So what we brought you was highlights and words from the persons who made up the expo. Of course, we have great creatives here in the industry of hair, beauty, as well as spa. But you got to stay tuned. Make sure you watch us tomorrow because we're going to bring you the highlights of the fashion show action tomorrow. We'll be back. Hey everybody, what's up? Hope you're feeling good. Listen, you know I'm always super energized when I'm outdoors and of course at the beach. Now I'm here with Simon, of course a business owner. He owns Aquaholics Kitesurfing St. Lucia. But we won't be talking about kitesurfing today, so keep posted for that one. Today it's all about the surf scene here in St. Lucia. Simon, how are you today?
I'm good.
Super. Now, thank you so much for being here with us. And I say thank goodness too that there's not any swells today because I'm sure we would not even get him on camera. Now, surfing in St. Lucia, I think, is a little low key to the general public, but of course, there's definitely a vibrant surf scene here. So tell us about that.
Well, it's actually it's pretty popular, surfing in particular. It's not a very large community we've got down here. It's probably at most a dozen or 15, maybe 20 surfers on the island who live here. But we get a lot of yachts come through. And most of the yachts have surfers on board. They have their boards on board, and we always run into travelers who surf. But it's not the kind of destination where you'll fly here with a surfboard because we're not very consistent. Mm-hmm. But the wave quality is good, when it does come through, and it's a lot of fun. It can really it's really attractive. It's a good spectator sport as well.
Yeah, well, listen, I watch some of the waves I see these guys riding, and I love the beach, I love the ocean, but I always say I don't love it when it's really choppy. When these kind of waves, that's something you have to take. I think it has to take somebody with guts to really.
Well, we only go in when it's rough, Otherwise, we don't even go swimming unless there's waves. But it's pretty safe once you approach it correctly. Mm-hmm. It's something you don't want to just jump in and try. Mm-hmm. You had to have some people with knowledge around, because it's the water. It's Mother Nature. Anything can happen. So it's something you have to want to do, basically.
All right. Well, St. Lucia, you heard it straight from Simon. So it's not just a sport; it's a lifestyle. And guess what? We have a treat for you. Enjoy this short documentary on the surf scene right here in St. Lucia.
There's a small surf community. There must be I'd say about a dozen of us, really. As soon as there's another surfer around, we all know. Because it's such a small community, so we must share the waves, you know what I mean? Everyone knows the rules, So there's never, like I said, never really a crowd in the water and a hustle for waves, there's waves for everyone. Normally we're excited when other surfers come around because it's pretty lonely in the water. luckily. But when when surfers come around, we embrace them and we really show them the other spots and stuff, because it's hard to find our spots. You get the hotels on the tourist side, and you get the real local feeling as well. Most of the islands in the Caribbean are like that, and they're becoming more like that. But it's not really a big separation, and it's not really poverty. It's just traditional old style living. If you go to the countryside in most of the islands, you'll find it's like going back in time. Everyone still lives in a little village. Mainly fishing villages on the coast and farming inland and stuff. It's just small island life.